Hi, Miss Mayo here. I just want to show you a few things about creating a presentation using Google Slides. I'm going to keep this one rather short, and I'm going to have some follow-ups for some more advanced options, including adding your voice and presenting your presentation in a different mode than you might be used to. So if you've chosen to make your presentation in Google Slides, I want you to think of some different ways that you can make this really creative. This is a really versatile tool. It's rather user friendly and it's easy to get started. However, there are options in there that you might not be aware of. So if you're not aware of Google Slides, it's just simply part of Google. And if you have a Google account, and you will if you are one of my students in Clark County School District, you just need to go ahead to your Google account and click on this waffle and open up a new slide. And you don't have to add anything. It's already part of your Google Drive suite. So you can either go straight to your Google Drive to open that, or you can go straight to Slides. I like to open it from Slides. That's the easiest. You have options with templates, and you also can create a blank one from scratch and add your own elements. When you open this, you'll see these various themes, and they're fine. I think that, since they've been used a lot, they start to look rather basic, and I personally think avoiding those themes will allow you to be a little bit more creative. So I'm going to get rid of those. When I'm ready to add my background, I just simply click onto the right side of my mouse, and then I go to change background. And now I have some options. I either can go with a solid color or a gradient. I can use one of the colors I see there. I can also go with a custom color. So if I'm going with a custom color, I can just kind of slide it around if I want something blue. I like turquoise. Turquoise is kind of one of my go-to colors. So I am going to go ahead and slide this around so I can get a light turquoise. That looks pretty. I'm going to hit OK. Now, there's a difference between clicking on Done and clicking on Add to Theme. When you click Add to Theme, that means that every other slide is going to have that same background unless you change it specifically for that slide. So if you want to change one slide only, you do not want to click Add to Theme because that will change all the slides. Now, if you want that to be on all the slides, you click Add to Theme. And I do suggest that you keep some consistency throughout your slides. Okay, once I have clicked Add to Theme, I click Done, and I'm back in here. Now, when it comes to adding text, you can just simply use these as a guideline, but you can also add your own text boxes if you want to have like that flexibility as well. So let me show you how to do both. So here I'm just going to simply put some text in there. Now I might want to use a different font. I might want to make it larger or smaller. I might want to make it bold or italicized. I can also underline it. I don't want to do that actually. I'm just going to keep it like that. And then I might want to change up the color. So now I have, some text. One thing that I would like to show you how to do, which I think can be really useful, is how to drop a shadow behind it. You can do that behind text or images, and it's just a nice option to make something really pop. Now, if I have dark text, I might want to add a background, a shadow that's white to make it pop. I'm going to dial down the transparency so that it's really solid, and I can change up the angle if I want, which just is basically, makes it go from one side to the other. I can add a little distance. I want to be able to see it, but I also want it to not be too far. I want it to be connected. So there we go. And then if I want to, I can mess around with the blur radius. I'm going to tile down all the way so it looks really sharp. So when I'm done there, see how that kind of pops up? That's nice. Another way that I can make my text really stand out is to add a text box around it. Now, see, I've already got a box there, but I could also insert a text box and put it wherever I want. And I can move it around if I like. I can resize it. And then once I do that, I can then add some text in there. Now, in general, if I'm using like some sort of box, I'm going to want to center it, but I can do whatever I want. Left, right, center. This one, justify. This will stretch out your text. If you have like more text, it'll stretch it out throughout the box. So I'm going to center that. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill the box with a different color. I can add a border around the box. I can change the color of that border. And now I have, you know, some options there. This also will move around. I can reshape it so that it's tighter around there. And, you know, that's just one option. And that can be really useful, like say if you want to add a caption underneath a picture. Another thing that I can do if I want to make my my words really pop, or if I want to add some sort of framing around an image, is I can insert a shape. So now I'm going to go over here to shape. Let's choose this nice rounded rectangle here. And then I pop it wherever I want. So I'm going to want to have it around here. Now, because I put it on the top of my text, it's like it's not showing my text, but there's an easy fix for that. I'm right clicking again. I click order, and then I can send it backwards, and now my text is on top again. Once again, I can recolor things, and I can add a border if I want. I can make that border, you know, I can make that border thicker. I can make it polka dotted. And there's just some different options for adding text and making your text look how you want it to look. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this real quick. And the other thing I would like to show you before we adjourn for today, and I'll show you some other tricks later, is I want to show you how to insert some images. So it's pretty simple. You just go ahead and you go to Insert, Image, and then you can upload it from your computer. You can search from on the web, upload it from your Drive, or this is their Google Photos, and you can take a picture and or add it straight from that URL. Usually what I end up doing is I upload it from my computer. I've already found a picture that I like of Maya Angelou, and I'm going to add her right in there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make her smaller. No offense, Maya. And I can move her around when I want. If I want to, I can add a border around it. Once again, I can change up that border color. And there is one option for adding an image. Another option for adding an image is to remove the background from the image first. That can often be useful, particularly if you're like creating like some layered effects or you have like special effects in mind. And you just simply use remove.bg, and you don't have to add this to your computer. It's not like a download thing. It's really just, you know, a website where you take an image that you've saved to your computer, you upload it. Now, since I already did that and I did it recently, it's remembered that I've done that and I've already saved that to my computer. But had I not, let me just go back to that. I would put that in there. I'd open it. And then voila, it just removes everything that's a background. This works better for certain pictures than others. It kind of just depends on the different elements, if whether or not the program can tell, you know, what is background and what is the actual image that you want to isolate. However, in this situation, it worked out really nicely. And I've already downloaded it, but if I had not, I would do that so that I could save it to my computer. And once I've saved it to my computer, I can now use that image and now I have an image of her without the background. One more thing I'd like to show you before I stop this video. I would like to show you how to add a link. So you can add links to text or images or any other element within your slide. So all you do for that is you simply click on the image that you want to link it to. You hit insert link and then you find your link. In this situation, I want to just link that to my Angelou's website. And now I have that link to her website so that when I show it, that link will pop up. There are a few other things that I would like to show you in the future, but I'm going to go ahead and stop for now, and I hope that this was useful information. I will follow this up very soon with another video on how to add audio and how to present your presentation in a manner that you might not have known how to do before. Happy creating!